Ready to dive into something new today.
Sounds good to me.
We're looking at Journalistic, a micro-journaling app. It's been getting a lot of attention lately.
I've heard some good things.
We've got a bunch of sources to look at today. The app descriptions from Google Play and Journalistic's website.
Okay.
A user review. And even a YouTube app review, so we can actually see what it looks like.
Nice.
So if you're looking for a simple way to get into journaling and make it a habit, maybe you've tried other things.
Yeah, I've used a few different apps.
But nothing's really stuck.
Yeah.
This could be the one.
Let's see.
One of the interesting things about Journalistic is that it uses micro-journaling.
Yeah, that's really popular now.
Which is all about keeping your entries short and focused.
Instead of spending hours writing.
Exactly.
It can be so much easier for busy people.
I know. I struggle to find the time.
Me too.
So before we get into the app itself, let's talk a little about what micro-journaling is.
It's like a minimalist approach to journaling.
Okay.
You focus on the key moments of your day.
Okay.
Your thoughts and feelings. But in a concise way.
So it's more about targeted reflection.
Exactly. You're distilling your day down to its essence.
Interesting.
The highlights, the lowlights, those little sparks of insight.
That you might not have noticed otherwise.
Exactly.
And that's where Journalistic comes in.
Right.
It provides structure and a way to capture those moments.
In a really intuitive way.
So let's jump into the app. The first thing I noticed is that it has both free and pro plans.
Okay.
But the free version seems really good. You get access to most of the features.
Yeah, that's great. You can try it out and see if you like it before you commit.
For sure. So the app is structured around daily entries in these different modules. Each one is dedicated to a specific type of journaling.
This sounds interesting.
It's like choosing your own adventure.
Oh, I like that.
For your thoughts. So you have the Reflect module, where you can think back on your day and write down anything important that happened.
Like a check-in with yourself.
Yeah.
A place to process your experiences.
Then there's the Dreams module. This is really cool.
What is that?
You can keep track of your dreams and try to understand them.
Wow.
There's even a heat map, so you can visualize patterns.
That's awesome. I'm a visual learner, so I love that.
I think that could be really powerful to see if there are any recurring themes in your dreams.
Right.
And if they're connected to anything happening in your life.
It could be really insightful.
Okay, and if you want to write more, there's also a Notes module.
So you're not limited to just bullet points?
No, you can write longer entries, summaries, whatever you want.
Okay, that's good to know. I like to write in detail sometimes.
Me too. Then there's a module called Wisdom.
Wisdom, yeah. What's that for?
It's a place to collect things that inspire you.
Like what?
Quotes, facts, lessons you've learned.
Oh, like a personal library?
Exactly. I love that idea.
Me too.
And if you're the brainstorming type, there's an ideas module for that too.
Oh, cool.
It's perfect for capturing those light bulb moments and coming up with solutions to problems or just letting your creativity flow.
Awesome.
Now, this is a pro feature, but there's an Insights module.
Insights?
Yeah, it analyzes your entries.
What do you mean?
It uses data analysis to find patterns and trends.
What? Really?
Yeah, it's like having a data analyst for your life.
That's wild.
So you might discover things about yourself that you never noticed before.
Like what?
Well, maybe you'll find that you're more productive on days when you exercise.
Interesting.
Or that certain foods make you feel more anxious.
Wow, that would be helpful to know.
Exactly. And speaking of data, you can use tags to organize your entries.
Tags?
Like on Twitter.
Oh, okay.
You can also mention people in your entries.
Wait a minute.
But before you panic, all of your data is private.
Okay, good.
It's not shared with anyone.
Ew.
The app is very clear about that. So now we know about the features. But what about the user experience? Is the app easy to use?
So let's find out.
Is it visually appealing? Let's see what the reviewers had to say.
All right. The YouTube reviewer really liked the design. They said it's clean and minimalist.
Okay.
Really easy to use.
Even for people who aren't tech savvy.
Even for them.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly a tech wizard myself.
Me neither.
Did they say anything else about the interface?
Yeah, they said it's uncluttered. And the colors are nice.
Okay.
It's visually appealing, but not distracting.
That's important for a journaling app.
You don't want to be bombarded with a bunch of flashy stuff.
Right. You want to be able to focus on your thoughts.
Exactly.
What about the user review? What did Alyssa Lindsay think?
Oh, she loved it.
Yeah.
She said it actually helped her make journaling a habit.
That's great.
She said the simple interface made it less daunting than other journaling methods.
So it's actually effective.
It seems to be.
Did she have any complaints?
Just one small thing.
What's that?
She said it would be nice to have a / command.
What would that do?
For navigating between the modules.
Okay, so a shortcut.
Yeah, basically.
But overall, she liked it.
Yeah, she seemed really happy with it.
That's good to hear. It's always good to get feedback from users.
It shows that the developers are listening.
Exactly. They're trying to make the app better.
Right.
Speaking of which, Journalistic is a progressive web app.
Oh, that's cool.
Which means you can use it on any device.
So it doesn't matter what kind of phone I have?
Nope.
Or if I'm using my computer?
It works on everything.
That's awesome.
Android, iOS, Chrome, you name it.
Wow, that's really convenient.
So we've talked about the features and the user experience. But what about privacy? You mentioned that Journalistic is really transparent about it.
Yeah, they have a privacy policy on their website.
Okay.
It explains everything really clearly.
Good.
They say they don't share your data with anyone.
And they use encryption to protect it.
Right.
That's good to know. Privacy is so important these days.
Especially with an app like this.
It's very personal information.
Exactly.
So it seems like Journalistic is a really well-rounded app.
It is.
It's easy to use, it looks good, and it's secure.
And it's effective.
Yeah, people are actually using it and making journaling a habit.
That's the most important thing.
I'm convinced. I'm downloading it as soon as we're done recording.
Let me know what you think.
I will. So is there anything else that makes this app stand out?
I think it's the combination of microjournaling and data analysis.
Yeah, the Insights module is really interesting.
It's like having a personal coach for your life.
It helps you understand yourself better.
Exactly.
By looking at the patterns in your behavior.
And your thoughts and feelings. It can be really eye-opening.
It's like holding up a mirror to your life.
And seeing things you never noticed before.
Exactly. So it's not just about recording your experiences. It's about learning from them.
And using that knowledge to make positive changes.
I'm starting to see how powerful this could be.
It's a whole new way of thinking about journaling.
So if you're looking for a new way to journal and gain a deeper understanding of yourself, I think Journalistic is worth checking out.
Especially if you're interested in data analysis.
And you value privacy.
For sure.
Now, before we wrap up, I want to leave our listeners with something to think about. What would you track?
Good question. I think I'd track my mood.
Yeah.
My energy levels.
Okay.
My productivity.
Yeah.
Maybe even my social interactions.
Interesting. So you could see if there are any connections between those things.
Exactly.
Like maybe you're more creative when you get enough sleep.
That would make sense.
Or maybe spending time in nature makes you happier.
That's a good one.
But it could also reveal some negative patterns.
Yeah.
Like maybe you get more anxious when you eat certain foods.
Oh, that's a good point.
Or when you spend too much time on social media.
Right.
It's like all this information's already there.
It is.
But we don't always see it.
Until we start tracking it.
And analyzing it.
That's where Journalistic comes in.
It helps us make sense of the data.
And understand ourselves better.
So we can make better choices.
And live better lives.
I'm really impressed with this app. It's simple but powerful.
Yeah.
I think it has the potential to change the way we journal and the way we think about ourselves.
I agree.
So, to our listeners, if you're looking for a new way to journal, or if you're just curious about microjournaling, I encourage you to give Journalistic a try.
You won't regret it.
And most of the features are available for free.
So there's no risk.
You can download it and see for yourself. Maybe it'll change your life.
It could happen.
So that's it for our deep dive into Journalistic.
Thanks for listening.
We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.